How's it going, everyone? I just want to show you what I do to maintain my hand tools. I'm quite a big believer in having clean hand tools, not only because I think it's horrible working with tools that are dirty, but also when you're in customers' houses and you're fitting stuff, especially high-end products, you don't want to be getting dirty or greasy fingerprints on everything just because your hand tools are dirty. So what I like to do at the end of each week is clean my hand tools. If they get dirty in the week, then I'll clean them in the week as well. But literally, so all I do is with anything like screwdrivers, like boat levels or small levels or even 4-foot level, stuff like that, I wipe over anything under the handles, get any grime, any dirt, silicone residue, grease especially, anything like that. I want to get them off, and then I'll move on to things like my side cutters and pliers. While I get these cleaned up, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right corner, should be down here, and like the video. Some people like using stiff side cutters. As you see, these got wet on the last job, so they've rusted up a bit over the last few days. I hate having stiff pliers because I like to be able to feel the resistance of what I'm cutting, opposed to added resistance in the head because they're all rusted up and stuff. So I give the handles of these a quick wipe. Right, so I've wiped all the handles up. So what I do with these is, as you can see, they're quite rusted up a little bit where I said they got wet on the last couple jobs. So what I do is I use something like a WD-40 and I just spray it in the head of the side cutters, and then just work them. As you can see, you can already see all the grime, and I suppose that's broken down rust from the WD-40 coming out the center here, and they're already better. I'll just give them a wipe over. So as I say, I do this with my long nose pliers, normal pliers, side cutters, anything like that, croppers. Even though I've wiped them, you'll see it still comes out. I give that a couple cleans. So as you can see, I've cleaned these, the top of these side cutters, the head of the side cutters up a bit. You can see it's still leaking out the middle. It does come out over time, but the bit of paper, that tissue that I've been using to clean it, if you just put some pressure on it and cut through it a few times, it like forces residue out of the side cutters. You'll see, obviously that's filthy, but now if I'm using them, they're nice and loose. So when I'm cutting anything like cables or anything like that, then I can feel how deep I'm cutting into things. I've got the resistance of what I'm cutting, opposed to having a stiff pair of side cutters. So that's what I do to maintain my hand tools like side cutters. And I think it's good practice to keep clean tools. That way, when you're working in people's houses, you and your tools aren't covered in dirt and grime and grit and grease. And that's what I do to maintain my tools. Thanks for watching. As I said before, subscribe and like, and look after your tools. As I was always told, if you look after your tools, they look after you. Not quite sure how that really works, but I'm sure it makes sense somewhere. Cheers guys, catch you later.